Kevin McKeon, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about crayfish. This spiny creek crayfish is an invertebrate that resides in rivers and streams in Virginia. A predator of the crayfish, the smallmouth bass, is also common in these waters. This results in a predator-prey relationship between these two species. When a predator is present, the crayfish will often seek cover such as under rocks or tree limbs that have fallen in the water, as seen in this picture. We hypothesize that if crayfish detects a predator, individuals will spend more time in cover. And here is Dry River, where we caught the crayfish using nets, and we also caught our predator here at Dry River, which was a smallmouth bass. We used an electric shocker to shock the bass and then caught it with a net. And the species of crayfish we used was the spiny cheek crayfish, as you can see here, which is native to Virginia. Here are the three holding tanks where we separated the crayfish by sex. The bottom left tank with the pink slip on it is where the females were located. Here's the test tank where we would place the crayfish, and the clay pot would act as cover for the crayfish. And when the trial began, we would remove the foam barrier, allowing the crayfish to see the predator, as you can see here, and then we would record the time the crayfish spent in and out of cover. Then we would use that data to calculate our results. Here you can see a crayfish crawling into the pot, using it as cover to avoid being seen by the predator. From this angle you can see both the smallmouth bass in its tank swimming around and the crayfish in front of the pot, using it as cover to hide from its predator. Once the trial was complete, we would mark the crayfish using blue nail polish to ensure we would not use it for a second trial. This graph represents our results that shows that females on average spend the majority of their time in cover with and without the predator. Males spend about the same amount of time with and without the predator. This graph represents our results that shows that smaller crayfish on average spend the majority of their time in cover with and without the predator. Larger crayfish spent about the same amount of time with the predator and without the predator. Based on our results, we came to the conclusion that the crayfish spend more time in cover when a predator is absent. Therefore, we reject our hypothesis.